the heart of a small village nestled between emerald hills. A shadow loomed larger than life. This shadow was not merely an absence of light, but a manifestation of despair, an ancient curse that gripped the villagers tightly. Crops wilted beneath the weight of fear, and laughter faded into hushed whispers as dread settled within every home. Among those seeking hope was Lian, a brave young woman with determination burning in her eyes. He had watched her friends and family suffer under the curse's cruel grip. Each day she woke to fields once vibrant now cloaked in sorrow. Each sunrise reminded her of what had been lost. Yet, deep down, a flicker of resolve ignited within her spirit. She would not let despair claim her village. Fateful evening. As Lian sought comfort beneath the soft glow of twilight, Elder Lai approached her. His aged hands trembled slightly as he clutched his staff, wisdom etched into every line on his face. With a voice as gentle as the wind rustling through leaves, he spoke of legends and hopes long forgotten. He told tales of Grandfather Guru, a figure revered for his profound wisdom and magical prowess. Elder Lai shared stories that wrapped around Lian like a warm blanket. It was said that Grandfather Guru resided atop distant mountains, offering guidance to those brave enough to seek it out. The Guru's teachings illuminated even the darkest paths and provided solace to weary souls desperate for answers. Lian's heart raced at this revelation. Perhaps salvation lay beyond the horizon, where shadows danced with uncertainty. With newfound courage swelling inside her chest, she resolved to embark on this quest for enlightenment, to find Grandfather Guru, and learn how to break the curse suffocating her village. Dawn broke over the horizon, painting the sky in shades of gold and pink. Lian gathered supplies for her journey, simple provisions mingled with dreams woven from hope. But she knew she could not undertake this path alone. Loyalty often came from unexpected places. From behind a cluster of blossoming cherry trees emerged Y, a clever fox spirit with fur shimmering like silver moonlight under the sun's gaze. Mischievous yet wise beyond measure, I had always been by Lian's side since childhood adventures brought them closer than kinship itself. Together they would travel, one filled with purpose and another infused with playful charm. They ventured forth into uncharted territories, swirling with mystery and wonderment. Lian felt empowered knowing Y's wit would guide them through any trials ahead. Their first steps took them along winding trails, flanked by towering bamboo stalks swaying gently in rhythm with nature's breath, a serene reminder that beauty existed alongside adversity. Yet looming overhead were dark clouds gathering like unwanted memories, threatening to spill their sorrows across land, untouched by sunlight for too long. With hearts united against fate's cruel whims and spirits eager for discovery ahead, Lian whispered silent promises, while gazing at silhouettes formed by mountain peaks beckoning them closer toward destiny's embrace. Thus began a tale forged from courage amidst shadows cast long ago, an expedition steeped in wisdom yet uncertain where it might lead. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of deep violet and soft gold, Lian and Y journeyed deeper into the mysterious forest. Each step echoed with a quiet determination, yet shadows loomed around them like whispers of doubt. A path ahead twisted and turned, revealing secrets hidden within the embrace of ancient trees. Their way, an unexpected rustle caught their attention. From behind a cluster of vibrant ferns emerged Jen, a traveler whose presence radiated curiosity and resilience. His eyes reflected a soul that had battled its own storms. In this moment, Lian sensed a kindred spirit. They were both seekers driven by purpose. And shared tales of his own struggles, of dreams that evaded him and fears that tethered him to darkness. They exchanged stories beneath the canopy of stars. An unspoken bond formed between them, strengthened by shared vulnerabilities. With dawn breaking over their new alliance, they pressed on together through the thickening mist. They encountered challenges that tested not just their physical strength, but also their resolve. Raged ahead, its waters swirling with chaotic energy, mirroring the tumultuous emotions each held inside. Stepped forward with mischief glinting in his eyes. He proposed a clever solution, a series of cleverly crafted illusions to distract the river spirits guarding the passage. With laughter echoing among them like a soothing balm, They executed Wise' plan flawlessly. The spirits were drawn away by fantastical images dancing above the water, while Lian and Jen navigated across stepping stones concealed beneath foaming waves. A small victory sparked something within them, a flicker of hope igniting amidst uncertainty. Yet, as they ventured further into unexplored territories, more trials awaited. They faced wild winds that howled like sorrowful spirits and steep cliffs that tested their courage in every sense. In those moments of hardship, rose from unexpected sources an ancient turtle who spoke in riddles taught patience. Ethereal birds whispered secrets about trust. Even fireflies danced around them like scattered thoughts illuminating paths previously unseen. Lian felt her heart swell with gratitude for these encounters. Each creature imparted lessons woven intricately into her destiny. Though she felt fear creeping at her edges regarding her village's plight, newfound strength surged through her veins as she realized the power derived from unity with others facing similar struggles. With Jen alongside her now sharing burdens and joys alike and Wise antics providing levity, they forged onward toward Grandfather Giru's sanctuary atop the mountain, where legend promised enlightenment awaited those pure of heart. Night wrapped itself around them once more upon reaching a clearing lit only by starlight their hearts beat, as one filled with anticipation, mixed with trepidation for tomorrow heralded yet another chapter in this quest towards knowledge. Truth under Grandfather Giru's guiding light. The journey carried Lian and Wai deeper into the embrace of nature. Every rustling leaf seemed to whisper secrets of the universe. They ventured through enchanted forests, where sunlight trickled like liquid gold through the canopy above, illuminating their path. Each step they took filled with purpose brought them closer to the wisdom that awaited atop the mountain. Days turned into nights. Lian's heart remained steadfast despite the challenges that arose. They crossed babbling brooks and scaled steep cliffs, each obstacle a testament to her determination. Added a touch of levity, darting between ferns and teasing unseen spirits lurking in shadows, his laughter echoing softly in harmony with Lian's resolve. As twilight draped its velvet curtain over the land, they arrived at a serene glade adorned with luminescent flowers glowing gently under a sky painted in hues of deep blue. That they encountered Jen, a fellow traveler, whose presence radiated an air of introspection. His eyes mirrored untold stories woven from both despair and hope, and shared tales of his own quest for self-discovery and redemption from darkness he had faced within himself. Listening intently, Lian understood that their paths intertwined beyond mere coincidence. Each carried burdens yearning for resolution. Together, they forged an alliance strengthened by shared experiences rather than just camaraderie. They journeyed onward toward Grandfather Giru's sanctuary. Whispers of the shadow beast haunted their thoughts, and spoke candidly about the fear dwelling inside him, the same fear that shaped him into what he was today. Darkness lingering like an ominous cloud above their heads, an enemy not only external but internal as well. Last, after enduring trials and tribulations, forged by nature's design and their own doubts, felt hope coursing through her veins. It urged her forward toward destiny calling from heights unknown, yet familiar, a pull she could not resist. With each ascending step up rugged terrain, leading to Grandfather Giru's haven high upon the mountain peak, came anticipation mingled with trepidation, a blend echoed by Wise, anxious energy beside her. Upon reaching this sacred place marked by ancient stones, weathered, yet timeless, stood Grandfather Giru, his essence imbued with wisdom spanning lifetimes, yet full of compassion for those seeking enlightenment. In robes woven from starlight itself, and surrounded by cascading waterfalls reflecting moonlit serenity, brought forth tranquility, unlike anything she had ever known. Before stepping forward into this realm of understanding boundless as the night sky itself, Lian reflected on how far she had traveled, not merely across distance, but also within herself. Doubts transformed into courage born from friendship, allowing light to pierce through even deepest shadows cast behind them. And standing before Grandfather Giru felt surreal, an amalgamation between reverence for knowledge sought, while wrestling fears that threatened to unravel everything they held dear. /N. In silence filled only by gentle whispers emanating from nature surrounding them, a moment suspended in time drew breath away. as if inviting clarity amid uncertainties swirling around like ephemeral dreams yet unfulfilled. \n and thus began an exchange, rooted not merely in words spoken aloud, but resonated deep within souls searching for truth amidst chaos, evolving throughout life's unpredictable journey. With every step taken on the winding path, Lian felt the weight of her village's plight pressing down like a heavy cloak. As dawn broke over the mountains, painting them in soft pastels of pink and orange, hope began to kindle anew within her heart. Along with Y and Jen, had forged a bond that would carry them through the darkest trials yet to come. They approached the sacred sanctuary where Grandfather Guru resided. The air shimmered with an ethereal energy that seemed to whisper promises of wisdom and enlightenment. Towering trees stood sentinel around them, their leaves rustling gently, as if welcoming these brave seekers into a realm where knowledge flourished like blossoms in spring. The trio reached an ancient stone archway, adorned with intricate carvings that told stories long forgotten. Each etching reflected virtue's courage, compassion, perseverance, reminders of what lay ahead. With hearts synchronized in purpose, they stepped through the arch and entered a serene courtyard filled with vibrant flora and gentle streams flowing harmoniously. Amidst this tranquility sat Grandfather Guru, a figure cloaked in robes woven from the night sky itself. His eyes sparkled like stars reflecting centuries of wisdom held within their depths. He gazed upon them. It was as though he saw not just three travelers, but each individual's fears and desires laid bare before him. It enveloped the space, thick with anticipation. Then gradually, his voice emerged like ripples spreading across still water, soft yet profound. The guru spoke not only words, but resonated truths that echoed within their very souls. He revealed that true power came not merely from knowledge or strength, but from embracing vulnerability and connecting authentically with one another. Lian listened intently as Grandfather Guru shared tales of those who had faced darkness before her heroes, who triumphed by confronting their deepest fears, unitedly rather than alone. These stories danced through her mind like shimmering fireflies illuminating shadows, once thought impenetrable. And absorbed every word too. His journey had also been riddled with self-doubt and internal battles against despair's relentless grip. The Guru's teachings wrapped around him like a warm embrace, a reminder that even amidst chaos there existed light waiting to be ignited. Mischievous demeanor softened under this newfound gravity. Laughter morphed into understanding as he recognized his own role within this tapestry, woven by fate. The clever fox spirit could lead others to laughter while guiding them. Award deeper truths hidden beneath surface playfulness. After hours spent in reflection and sharing lessons learned from each other's journeys, thus far the time came for them to take leave from this oasis of insight, armed with renewed courage and clarity about their mission ahead. Confronting the shadow beast threatening Lian's village. Parting, Grandfather Guru gifted each seeker something special, a token embodying their individual strengths, meant to serve as reminders during trials awaiting them beyond these serene boundaries. With grateful hearts now intertwined ever closer than before, they turned back toward home, filled not only with knowledge bestowed upon them, but also an unshakable bond formed amidst adversity, a promise whispered silently among three brave souls destined for greatness together. Returning through familiar paths painted anew by hope's gentle brushstrokes felt surreal. Every rustling leaf became a reminder that they would face darkness unitedly rather than cower beneath its weight alone. Laughter echoed freely between Y's antics, teasing Jen's serious nature. The trio understood true friendship blossomed where shadows lingered longest. And so they marched onward toward destiny, awaiting patiently at sunrise each. Heartbeat echoing resilience against despair, cultivated along their journey towards homecoming empowered. As the sun began its descent, casting an ethereal glow over the mountain peaks, Lian felt a sense of clarity wash over her. The journey had brought her to this moment, standing before Grandfather Guru. His presence radiated wisdom and serenity, enveloping them in a tranquil embrace. The Guru gazed at Lian with eyes that shimmered like stars reflecting upon a still lake. In that gaze, she sensed ages of knowledge and countless tales waiting to be shared. With a gentle nod, he welcomed them into his sanctuary, a space adorned with ancient stones and delicate blossoms that seemed to hum with life. Lian stepped forward, heart pounding yet steadying with each breath. He recalled the curse looming over her village, how fear had seeped into every corner of their lives. Here was the beacon of hope she sought. Here lay the answers to their suffering. Grandfather Guru motioned for them to sit upon soft moss covering the ground beneath an ancient tree whose branches stretched wide like welcoming arms. He began speaking in a voice that resonated deeply within their souls, an echo of truths long forgotten and insights needed in times of darkness. He spoke of fear as an insidious shadow that could consume one's spirit if allowed to take root. Yet he also revealed that within each heart lies the power to confront those fears not alone but together, united by love and courage forged through bonds formed on shared journeys. He elaborated on unity's strength against despair. Lian felt warmth spreading through her chest. The realization dawned that overcoming shadows required more than mere strength. It necessitated understanding oneself and embracing vulnerabilities openly amongst allies willing to stand. Guard against darkness listened intently as well. His own struggles mirrored Lian's plight, both seeking redemption, not only for themselves, but for those they held dear back in their village. Grandfather Guru acknowledged Jen's inner battles, to a reminder that growth often arises from confronting personal demons alongside collective challenges faced together. With each word spoken by the Guru, woven intricately into their heart's tapestry, Lian understood what lay ahead. They would not merely fight against external threats, such as the shadow beast, but also engage in internal wars waged silently within themselves. Days turned into nights during their time at Grandfather Guru's sanctuary. Lessons unfolded like petals revealing hidden beauty beneath layers once shrouded by doubt or sorrow. They practiced mindfulness under moonlit skies while sharing laughter amidst reverberations from nature, reminding them every creature played its part within this vast universe filled with interconnectedness. These moments, wrapped warmly by wisdom interspersed among friendly banter provided by Y, whose antics brought lightness. Even when shadows threatened, they grew ever closer, both as individuals seeking purpose and companions eager for change beyond mere survival against curses threatening existence itself. It came time for farewells, their hearts heavy yet hopeful, as they prepared to return home equipped not solely with knowledge gained but transformed souls now imbued with resilience crafted from trials faced hand in hand along paths previously unknown, yet embraced fully together under guidance received from Grandfather Guru's luminous presence, shining brightly even amid uncertainty lingering still ahead, with gratitude spilling forth like sunlight breaking. Clouds after a storm, they bid farewell to this sacred place, where enlightenment danced freely around them, each step taken downward toward familiar lands echoed promises, made softly whispered between friends now bound forevermore. Experience shared across distances traversed. Thus began their journey back home, armed with newfound purpose, a mission fueled by unity, seasoned generously, with courage readying themselves towards embracing whatever awaited beyond. Horizon lines stretching endlessly before them as the sun rose, casting a golden hue over the village. Lian felt a mixture of excitement and trepidation bubbling within her. The teachings of Grandfather Guru resonated through her mind like soft chimes in a gentle breeze. At the edge of her village, accompanied by Y and Jen, ready to confront the shadow beast that had cast its pall over their lives. The trio shared glances filled with understanding. They were not just allies. They had become family through trials faced together. Each carried the weight of their own fears, but now they also bore the light of knowledge gifted to them by the Guru. Lian took a deep breath, steadying herself for what lay ahead. He recalled Grandfather Guru's words about unity and confronting darkness as one. Time to put those lessons into action. They approached the heart of the village, where shadows gathered thickest, an eerie silence wrapped around them like fog. The air was heavy with anticipation. Even nature seemed to hold its breath, waiting for the confrontation between light and dark. Darted forward, his playful spirit transformed into something more profound. He danced around them, his presence weaving laughter into tension-filled moments, reminding both Lian and Jen that joy could exist even amidst fear. With each quick step, he took on silent pause. He called upon memories of resilience shared throughout their journey, those enchanted encounters with wise creatures and lessons learned beneath starry skies. walked beside Lian, his expression grave yet resolute. They exchanged a knowing glance before stepping deeper into the village square, where shadows loomed like twisted figures waiting to devour hope itself. From within this veil of darkness emerged the shadow beast, a grotesque form swirling with despair, etched across its very essence. Eyes ablaze with malice stared out from its shadowy visage. It thrived on negativity that blanketed their village for far too long. Lian felt something shift within her at that moment. Courage ignited by everything she had learned alongside Y and Jen surged forth like flames licking against cold night air. Together, they would face this foe not merely as individuals, but as a united front radiating strength born from wisdom, shared among them during their quest for enlightenment. Drawing upon all she had absorbed under Grandfather Giru's guidance, the virtues instilled in her heart, Lian stepped forward defiantly, despite trembling knees betraying her outward resolve. If sensing this newfound energy emanating from these brave souls before it, the shadow beast recoiled slightly yet remained menacingly poised for combat. \N in unison. They raised their voices, a harmonious melody imbued with hope, forgiveness mingling seamlessly amid fears, woven deeply into past experiences haunting each one of them still today. \N together, Lian urged fervently. \N as echoes bounced off stone walls surrounding them, a wave of warmth flowed through everyone present. Villagers peering from windows cautiously embraced by flickers illuminating once more their hearts, togetherness acting as armor against despair threatening to consume all. \N, with chants rising higher into once muted dawn, darkness began. A wane slowly revealing glimpses beneath layers obscured tightly over so many moons lost in shadows. They confronted whatever remnants lingered, fiercely defiant against change. \N leapt playfully toward Jen, pulling him closer, giving room for laughter amidst chaos ensuing. Binding spirits forged anew, lifting burdens borne heavily, until now away effortlessly like dandelion seeds drifting freely upon warm winds. Harrying love deeper than any storm encountered thus far. \N, and as sunlight finally pierced through murky haze enveloping every corner, the shadow beast screeched a sound filled not only with rage, but also burgeoning confusion at being faced down collectively, rather than allowed free rein over. Arts conquered silently before now. And it faltered back, tremors rippling through ethereal form, while grief clung desperately, refusing release, even when tethered tightly, no longer held captive solely inside, gloom lurking just out beyond. Grasp still longing, desperately clinging onto what once defined existence. \N, but there amidst swirling mists, fading gently rose silhouettes, illuminated, radiating warmth, grounding reflections, ignited brightly dawning realization, blooming forth along pathways stretching infinitely onward beyond hopes, dimmed momentarily. \N together, forged stronger indeed, even shadows cannot withstand persistent lights piercing genuine connections, kindled eternally sprouting vibrantly illuminated lives, intertwined, merging beautifully, overcoming boundaries set previously. Falling low underweight, crushing dreams crushed, barely visible, left behind. And then suddenly burst forth, vibrant colors exploding across canvases, painted anew, triumphantly breaking chains, binding souls down forevermore, releasing laughter. Joyous, echoing triumph, rekindling spirit, liberating life, renewed, fully embracing, illuminating possibilities, reborn, shining brightly, reflecting stars, dancing above hills, alive, stirring winds, whispering freedom, carried high, soaring. Omnipresent, buoyant hopes lifted, transcending realms mundane, breathing colorfully painted realities, mirroring truth, revealed, tenderly restored, whole within moments, cherished, forever etched, timelessly blending, harmoniously unveiling magic. Everlasting, healing hearts felt deeply true essence, transcending all barriers, perceived, transforming worlds beyond mere specters, lingering, formerly trapped, boundless, awaiting awakening, found nestled, cradled, safely home. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the landscape. Lian, Y, and Jen made their way back from Grandfather Giru's sanctuary. A journey had transformed them in ways they had yet to fully comprehend. Each step felt lighter than before, as though the burdens they carried were dissipating with every stride taken toward home. Lian's heart raced with anticipation. Most hear the laughter of her friends in the village, echoing through her mind the vibrant energy that had once filled their lives now reigniting within her spirit. So far together, united against fear and despair, and she felt emboldened by the wisdom imparted to them by Grandfather Guru. With Y darting playfully ahead, weaving between trees and teasing unseen spirits hidden among the foliage, Lian couldn't help but smile. A clever fox spirit brought joy and laughter, wherever he went, a stark contrast to the shadows that had loomed large over their village for too long. And walked beside Lian with a contemplative expression etched on his face. His journey toward self-discovery mirrored her own quest. Each grappled with inner demons while seeking redemption not just for themselves, but for those they loved. The bond formed among them was unlike any other, an alliance steeped in understanding and camaraderie that transcended mere words. Dusk settled over the land like a soft blanket. They reached a familiar crossroads leading back to their village. Time it felt different. An air of hope swirled around them as gentle breezes rustled through leaves overhead, nature whispering encouragement for what lay ahead. They shared stories of bravery and resilience gathered along their travels, tales woven intricately into one another's hearts during moments spent under starlit skies, learning from ethereal creatures guiding them toward enlightenment. Alongside Grandfather Guru's teachings. Last, as they stood at the edge of their village with its humble homes bathed in twilight hues, Lian felt a surge of courage swell within her chest anew. This was at the moment where everything would change, where knowledge gained would illuminate paths previously shrouded in darkness. Gathering her companions close amidst flickering lanterns, welcoming them homeward, she reflected on what awaited. Confronting not only external threats embodied by the shadow beast threatening their peace, but also embracing growth stemming from vulnerabilities laid bare amongst allies willing to stand together. The trio stepped forward into the heart of their village where silence hung thick in anticipation. Flickers of light danced across familiar faces, revealing weariness etched upon brows worn down by burdens unspoken yet deeply felt. Throughout all corners embraced by shadows too long cast unchecked around them. In that charged atmosphere filled with both uncertainty and resolve, Lian raised her voice gently yet firmly, calling forth those who dared gather near, drawn irresistibly towards flames ignited within souls longing for change beyond graspable futures, stretched out beyond horizons blurred by despair, lingering still like heavy fogs waiting patiently upon dawn, breaking wide open once more. Furling promises whispered softly beneath stars glittering vibrantly overhead. United now as when they began sharing stories, renewed strength, emerging boldly declared against fears lurking behind memories haunting every corner touched. Tenderly down pathways traversed collectively before embarking again toward destiny awaiting patiently just beyond reach as the sun climbed higher. The village in a warm golden light. Lian stood at the threshold of her home. Air buzzed with an electric anticipation. With Y and Jen by her side, she felt a renewed sense of purpose resonating within her heart. They had faced trials that tested their resolve and forged bonds stronger than any darkness that threatened to engulf them. In the distance, shadows danced ominously around the village square, where fear had long settled like a thick fog. The echoes of despair still lingered in the hearts of those who had suffered under the curse. Yet today was different. Today marked their return armed with knowledge from Grandfather Guru, a guiding light to combat the encroaching darkness. They stepped forward into the gathering gloom. Lian inhaled deeply, drawing strength from memories shared during their journey, laughter beneath starry skies, lessons learned from mystical beings along the path. Beside her, Y's playful spirit shimmered like starlight as he darted ahead, weaving joy amidst tension. And walked steadily beside Lian, his expression resolute as he prepared himself for what lay ahead. A trio reached the heart of the village, where shadows coiled like serpents poised to strike. A hush enveloped them. Even nature seemed to pause its symphony in reverence for this momentous encounter. They stepped further into the square. Anxiety surged through them like an unyielding tide, but so too did courage. Without warning, from within this veil of darkness emerged the shadow beast, its form twisted and grotesque, feeding off despair that permeated every corner of their lives. Eyes ablaze with malice glinted menacingly as it advanced toward them, yet Lian stood tall. That instant of confrontation, something profound shifted within her. Drawing upon all she had learned under Grandfather Guru's guidance, The strength found in vulnerability and unity, Lian embraced the warmth igniting inside her chest and took a determined step forward. Together, she urged passionately as if vocalizing thoughts shared among friends woven tighter now than mere strands separated by fear. It gravely, while Y leapt playfully close enough to Zhen's side, his antics serving as both comfort and encouragement amid chaos brewing around them. The fox spirit understood laughter could be a shield against looming darkness. They raised their voices in unison. Hope resonated through vibrant chants that echoed off stone walls encircling them. Each word became infused with love, a melody composed not just for themselves, but also for those weighed down by sorrow, lingering quietly beyond sight. Collective energy began to shift. Warmth spread throughout those gathered in hesitant support. Villagers, peering cautiously from windows, felt flickers reignite deep within their hearts once starved for light. Unitedly facing despair, transformed into something tangible, a palpable force binding together spirits, fueled by resilience rising above doubt, now intertwined forevermore across realms previously deemed unreachable. Then came forth an awakening. The shadow beast faltered back as if startled by this unexpected convergence, radiating unwavering strength, found nowhere else before now. It screeched defiantly. Grief rippled through its swirling form while clinging desperately onto remnants, tethering it tightly within sorrow, that deep-rooted anguish refusing release, despite growing uncertainty surrounding its continued existence here among spirits no longer allowing darkness dominion over life, lived vibrantly. I've instead shining brightly, illuminating paths stretching infinitely onward, revealing what hope once seemed lost forever. With each chant rising higher into dawn light, glimmering brightly, illuminating possibilities, reborn anew. The landscape transformed around them, where shadows once hung heavy began fading gently into hues, reflective, sparkling colors bursting forth across canvases, painted triumphantly, reclaiming spaces, claimed falsely forgotten all along, and amidst this vibrant display emerged silhouettes radiating warmth, grounding reflections, ignited brightly dawning realization, blooming forth along pathways stretching infinitely onward beyond hopes, dimmed momentarily. Together, forged stronger indeed, even shadows cannot withstand persistent lights, piercing genuine connections, kindled eternally, sprouting vibrantly, illuminating lives, intertwined, merging beautifully, overcoming boundaries set previously. Falling low under weight, crushing dreams, crushed, barely visible, left behind. Finally breaking free, the shadow beast unleashed one last roar, echoing throughout every crevice, leaving marks etched, timelessly blending, harmoniously unveiling. Magic, everlasting, healing hearts felt deeply true essence, transcending all barriers, perceived transforming worlds beyond mere specters, lingering formerly trapped, boundless, awaiting awakening, found nestled, cradled safely home. Thus marked victorious turning point, the curse lifted as sunlight poured back into every corner, returning laughter, where silence once dwelt heavily too long. These brave souls discovered strengths, hidden deep within themselves, unveiled amidst trials. Paced together on paths leading toward unity, forged anew, illuminated ever brighter, riding high above trepidation. Finally allowed freedom realized, moving forward hand in hand, embracing whatever awaited beyond horizon lines stretching endlessly before them.